up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris, and in today's video we're going to figure out why my '05 YZ 450 keeps blowing head gaskets. And to be honest with you, it could just be a warped head. Who knows? Could be rings, because I blew a breather hose off the engine a while ago and put it back on, kept riding it. But I've been planning to do a little bit of a rebuild here pretty soon, probably beginning of the next year. And we're going to get 2026 season started right, hopefully, depending on how bad the damage is. So let's get into it. Alright, y'all, here's the YFZ in question here. I've had this bike for almost 10 years, I want to say. Almost 10 years since I've owned it. It was 439cc for 0405 engines. 06 and up were 450s, which this is a 06 bottom end with an 05 cylinder and 05 head. So, but before then, this engine was 510 cc's, but unfortunately the old motor was tired or wore out, and we ripped the wrist pin right out of the piston and slung the whole rod through the front of the block right on through here. So if y'all wondering why I don't have a motor mount or an oil tank, that is for a different video. We'll get into that later. But in today's video, we're going to figure out why it keeps blowing head gaskets. Now I assume it's because the head is warped, which the last time I put a new head gasket on it, it was pushing water out right here at the mating surface of the cylinder and the bottom of the head. So I assume it is warped. It does have studs in it. They are studs, as you can see. So it is studded. So that's one less thing you got to worry about. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's start ripping these plastics off and see what we get into. While we have it down, we're going to clean some stuff up. We're going to repaint the bead locks. They got chipped up. Same thing on the front wheels. The bike is dirty, really dirty. The paint's flaking off of the front wheels. You know, it's rough. So I might end up making this a little build series. And you never know. This could be part one of many. But this bike's been apart many times, so it shouldn't be that bad to do. But yeah, let me get y'all set up and we will start tearing it apart. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna do a little time lapse for you. The front's gonna come apart pretty easy because I already started pulling it apart a couple months ago and then decided I wasn't gonna fool with it anymore and tucked it in the corners, and I just threw the rest of the plastics back on just for the sake of the video. So here we go. I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed the time lapse. Got the engine tore out, got all the plastics back on. I don't really like leaving stuff just kind of lingering around. Yeah, I know I got all this junk over here, but I mean, that's parts for a Fox that we're building. That's a Texas block. Transmission to my other Fox back there. Parts from the motorcycle that I pulled off. Spare bars. That's a big radiator for a Fox. You know, there's the other transmission for the other Fox. You know, spare wheels, exhaust, all for S6. So I got stuff a little bit of everything floating around here that we've worked on over the years. But here soon we're gonna tear into this thing. We're gonna see what all is wrong with it. Like I said, we're blowing water out of the side of the head right there, so I'm pretty sure the head's warped. Which that's kind of a given. I resurfaced it probably about, I don't know, 4 years ago maybe. So it's probably due for it again. Head's been off a couple times since then. This head is ported. So it's a little port job that I did a while ago. So it's definitely not the cleanest, not the best, but I mean, hey, it gets the job done. So let's check on this here exhaust side and see how that looks. Probably a little carboned up. It's not too bad in there. So definitely was burning a little bit of oil. In case y'all wondering, this is a cylinder head off of 400EX that I had started, but then me and my wife ended up having a baby, so I had to take a break from that, and I'm gonna jump back on that here soon. I'm doing that for a buddy of mine. But yeah, we'll dig into this motor and see what we can do. We might do some updates. The chassis is 100% good, no updates on that, but I don't know. I have a big bore kit that I took off of this. It was a 500cc. This engine does have a stroker crank in it. It's a 4.4 stroker from Hot Rods. Been using Hot Rods bearings for probably about 6 years now. Have not had an issue. Reused them when I put this crank in here, and it's been good ever since. So it even has a Hot Rods chain in it. But we'll dig into that whenever I come back to do a diagnostic, try to figure out what all we had messed up. But either this engine is gonna go back on this four-wheeler. This four-wheeler's name is Pennywise, by the way, just because of the red and white. My younger brother named it because of red and white colors on it. I do have another four-wheeler that is just a frame out there. I have two of them actually. I have a full cut frame that's single A-arm that's sitting out there, and I have another cut frame that's still dual A-arm. So, but who knows? Maybe this engine will go on there or not. I don't know. We'll find out. So, I don't know. Maybe that engine will end up back on Pennywise, or maybe we'll put it on John Doe, or maybe we'll put it on that other frame I got out there. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We'll see, you know, what all I need to do to get it back running. The John Doe frame is set up for a Banshee motor, so if I do put it on John Doe, I would have to cut some mounts out and re-weld some stuff back in there. I only need 2 mounting points for that engine. So, but yeah, we'll dig into that later. I'll make a decision on what I want to do. If I want to put it back in this white four-wheeler Pennywise, or if I want to put it on my blue frame that's called John Doe, or put it on my other dual A-arm cut frame, and that one's black. I haven't came up with a name for that one yet. So if y'all come up with a name for the black frame, let me know. Maybe we'll build that too. But for now, we're going to end it off there. Definitely like, follow, share, subscribe, turn notifications on. I will be coming up with another update video here shortly. Definitely follow the YouTube channel, CRW_Motorsports. You can't miss it. It has the CRW Motorsports logo on there. So I'll definitely be posting to the channel on updates and future videos coming out. But other than that, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.